I'm Sheryle, Aurora, Colorado, and I'm here this evening to speak on my behalf, that of my son, my granddaughter, our family, and others that have been victims of the family court and parental and family alienation. Our experience began in 2000 when my daughter-in-law falsely accused my son of domestic violence and restraining order violations. After a 4-year court battle and 110 days in jail, my son was finally exonerated of all the charges. However, the family court, at the urging of Attorney Bolikovsky and direction of Judge Juanita Rice, determined that full custody be awarded to the mother with supervised parenting time for the father. The mother and Attorney Bolikovsky has never approved any third-party supervisor, and parenting time organizations would not make necessary accommodations for my son's disabilities. My son is fully disabled and was at the time that he married his ex-wife, at the time Shannon was born, and still is. So he hasn't been able to see his daughter. Needless to say, father and daughter have been alienated for the past 13 years. This case is a prime example of the misuse of domestic violence laws in Colorado that are impacting custody decisions every moment. I, as a grandmother of this one grandchild, can evidence the destruction of our family. Shannon is now 19, and although she could make contact with her dad and I, she has been so seriously alienated by her mother and her family that it will probably take years before she will make the move to do so. VAWA and Colorado laws must be reformed to really protect American families, parents, children, and family members. Long-range effects for children, parents, grandparents, restrict future contact with children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and this is a lifetime horror for someone. In Colorado, we have perjury laws, but they are not enforced, and it's evident that there's a serious need for there to be a penalty for perjury when child abuse or domestic violence is claimed and there's no evidence to support it. We are currently one of few states that have a mandatory arrest law when domestic violence is claimed. And we are working hard to try to get that changed, because once 911 is called, there's very seldom an opportunity for a relationship or a marriage to be saved. Of course, there are times when it really does happen, and it has to be that way. But a raised voice, a look, that type of action should be strongly considered before law enforcement ever considers arresting one of the parties in the case.